Hey guys, so today we are going to try a new indie brand called Meera Beauty. We are testing one of their new palettes in the Bloodline collection, I believe. This one is Kolwezi Queen. They do have two others available. They are a new brand to me as well. It is 25 bucks. And yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, talk about it as we do it, and then I'll tell you my first impressions at the end. Okay, so the first shade of the Kolwezi palette that we are going to dip into is the shade Damu, which is a pure matte red. There is a bit of kick up in the pan, but nothing to worry about, and not a whole lot. It's very pigmented. I am doing an inspired look yet again, but for Valentine's Day. So I will put the user's username right here, and I'll put it linked in the descriptions below. So I'm just building my base shape right now and where I want most of the pigment to be. Then I'm just going to tap it out slightly with the same brush with whatever's left on the brush. And then I'm just going to get a more tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take the same shade and just use that to blend it out. And we are going to take this pretty far out, and we're going to bring our blush into it later when I do my face. Then we're just going to even out the eyes, because why would I get them even on the first try? That just seems ridiculous. It's okay if it looks a bit messy right now. Again, it is just going to get evened out when we do the blush and everything. Or if your face is already done, fantastic. Jesus, rude. So I'm just gonna take a plain brush with nothing on it and just try and buff out the edges further. Cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explain to you guys, and I'm gonna do it off screen, and then I'll come back when I'm using other shades of this palette. But I am going to do little hearts on my eyes and then just fill them in with a white paint. Skin safe paint. I feel like since the Gorilla Glue accident, I really have to specify that it has to be skin safe paint, please. And yeah, I'll come back when I'm using other shades. Okie dokie, I am back, and I am kind of beautiful. Fuck off. And as you can see, we've drawn these little heart things, and we have kind of colored them in. Isn't that good? No, but we are too invested to not finish this. So we're going to. So we're gonna go into the black, which I believe is called Nzinga. Again, could be wrong. If I am, smack me. I'm just taking it on an itty bitty brush and plopping it in the middle. See how little we're making it? I'm gonna try and keep it in the heart shape. But yeah. Okay, awesome. And then we're gonna go into this plummy, reddy, burgundy. That's the shade I'm looking for. It's called Ligné. It's like, I don't know, I can only find French pronunciations. And then we're just gonna bring that around the black and kind of use it to blend it. Instead of like regular circular blending, instead of regular blending motions, you're going to use tapping because you are working in an extremely small space. Good enough. Just tapping it over that black. And attempting to keep it in that heart shape. Now on the bigger heart, you can obviously make it a bit bigger. And then the last shade I'm gonna take is the pink one named Shaba. And I'm just gonna use that to finally blend out everything. Yeah. I'll be back with the finished look and we'll talk about my thoughts based on the shadows I did end up using from this palette. But if you have made it this far, drop me some hearts in the comments. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. I am pretty impressed with myself on how it turned out. Do I think it's perfect? No, but it's kind of cool. I'm gonna come up close, let you guys see everything up close. Honestly, I found everything super easy to blend, especially that red I was really impressed by because most of the reds I've tried have been pretty fucking bad. So I was like, okay, this red is gonna be the tester. And it was gorgeous. I do notice a little bit of kickback when you dip into the pan. Overall, I really love the color story of this. It's a very warm palette. And then I love the meaning behind them. So they have 3 palettes: Beijing Baddie, Bombay Baby, and Kolwezi Queen, which is the one I picked up. And each represent each member of their team. So there's 3 people on their team for sure that I know of. And it's supposed to represent each culture. So it's a very meaningful and impactful first lunch. They also do feature those languages that are found in those, I believe. In this one, there would be French, Swahili, and 2 others that could be any of these names. I know for sure some of it's French because Ligné is French, because when I was looking it up, that's all it gave me. It was like French, and I was like, okay, I'm taking it and I'm hoping. But yeah, it's really beautiful to actually see a palette that has a genuine meaning to the company. And it also lets you get to know like their founders and everything. So that's really interesting. And then on top, I think that the price for this is really, really good. It's only $25 USD, which for a 12-pan palette that is this size and this well done, I think is pretty good. And you're definitely gonna get your money's worth. If you do not like pressed glitters, do be aware that these 2 are pressed glitters, but they feel like they have a little bit of a base. They're very interesting actually. This is the first time I'm touching them, but I don't mind a few pressed glitters. Personally, would I like to have none in a palette? Yes, but it's not a downside to a palette to me. But if it is for you, keep that in mind. But honestly, I would really recommend this too. It's a person of color, LGBT owned brand. So yeah, let me know if you guys are encouraged to pick this up or to look at the brand more closely, or perhaps look at the other 2 palettes because they do have different color stories and they might be more your jam than this one. But yeah, okay, that's all I have to say. Peace.